Everybody, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We're at Summer NAMM 2011 at the Bad Cat booth with Bill. Bill, how's it going?
I'm doing good, man. Having lots of fun.
Good.
Glad you're here.
Thank you. We just heard from Joey. Joey's turning it up. You guys have a new series of imported Bad Cat amps that are at a more affordable price point. You want to tell us about those?
Yeah, these are inspired by James Hendrich, obviously from Bad Cat. And we call it the Cougar series, a little twist on words. Obviously, Bad Cat, Cougar. There's a little bit of a fine line between that. But we are inspired and use some of the basic principles when James builds amplifiers, oversized caps, the oversized transformers, JJ tubes. This particular amplifier is powered by JJ EL34s, 12AX7s. It's got a true tube reverb section. It's a Ruby Tubes tank. It's a 2-channel amplifier. It incorporates on channel 1 a volume with a tone, a 5-way tone selector. And then on the gain channel, it's got your bass, mid, and a switchable mid boost that gives you 4 different sections of what you would want to choose from as far as your mid tones. Treble, a master reverb control, a master level control, and obviously a presence control. It's all Baltic birch construction. You even see using the oversized screws for the chassis. All plywood construction in the back and real Celestion vintage 30s. And we feel it's a great amplifier.
Cool. So, of course, people who are familiar with the Bad Cat name associate that with very fine hand-wired boutique amps, but what you guys have done is brought that to easy reach of the average player by using some PCB construction.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you're using obviously a simpler way of manufacturing amplifiers. It is circuit board. It's a double-sided circuit board. It's double-thick circuit board, so it's got that ruggedness. Even some of your highest-priced amplifiers still incorporate a circuit board in it. Even SLOs have circuit boards inside of them. But in our case, we're trying to bring it down mainstream so the average Joe could actually afford to have that Bad Cat sound and what makes Bad Cat special. So we've brought it down to a price that's affordable for the average consumer.
What are you guys thinking this will street for?
The head will be about $999 for the 50-watt head, which is to my right. And then the combo, you're somewhere between a $1,200 price range, $1,100 price range for something of just highest quality components you can possibly buy.
Okay, and then you've also got the 412 cabinet to go with the head.
A 412 will be loaded with Celestion vintage 30s. It'll be all plywood construction. It'll be an MBF backboard with the 16 screws in the back and the 1x1 dowel in the back of it for the vibration. That'll be a $799 street.
Cool. Let's hear a little bit more of this. Cool. All right, should we switch it over to clean? Nice and twangy. So you got a good range of tones in this.
Oh, absolutely. Whether you play a Strat, a Telecaster, or a Les Paul, it's got the full wide range of tones, and it is expected. It gives you the clean tone that you expect from a Bad Cat in the feel. It's not a really mushy amplifier for those real articulate players. The notes don't get lost, so it's a player's amplifier through and through.
Cool. Now we should mention before we go that you have another Cougar, and even though it still bears the Cougar name, the Cougar 5 is going to sound a little different because it's 5 watts and adds one EL84 tube, right?
Yeah, it's one EL84 tube. It's a 5-watt amplifier. It's great as a pedal amplifier. It's also great as just for somebody who's doing a smaller gig who just wants to have that tone where he just cranks the master control up and that's all he uses. And so I'm sure you guys will show a picture of that as well. But it's a great little piece, and once again, it's very similar to what you would expect from a Cub X. It's got that violin vibe and feel of it, but it's half a price, third of a price of something that's handmade in the United States.
Cool. Well, instead of taking a picture, why don't we just hear it?
All right. There you go. There you have it.
Thanks, Bill, for telling us about the new Cougar amps. Where can people go to find out more about them online?
www.badcatamplification.com.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks again. We're going to have Joey lead us out. Thanks for watching PremierGuitar.com.